Okay, Pat, what we're going to do is try and sort of coordinate, as we term it, the controls of the car, and put together little bits and pieces that we've already been doing. And that involves using your clutch control to get away, and if we come to any junctions or hazards where we might have to stop, to use that. Involves a little bit of steering. We've got a few slight curves and bends, nothing sharp, where you're going to have to negotiate these. We're going to have, as you'll see a bit far up ahead here, the red car, odd parked cars to negotiate and so on. So just to ask you a question on that one before we try and put this into practice. When you're coming up to a parked car, what's the procedure that you adopt? Can you remember the
MSM.
That's right. And what does that stand for? What does MSM mean?
Mirror signal manoeuvre.
Right. So when you're coming up and we're going to pass this car up here, which mirrors do you think that would involve you using?
This one.
Just that one? Which way are you going to be moving?
This one and that one.
Yes. Yeah. The reason for that being that you're going to move out to that side, so we always use them in pairs in a case like that. So, all right, you remember that now?
Yeah, and if I'm moving to the left, it'd be that one and that one.
So when you're moving out to pass the vehicle, you check that one and that one prior to moving out, and you check that one and that one, as you said, when you're moving back in again.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to be incorporating our mirror work along with the steering movements and moving out and so on.
Yeah.
Now, we would always consider a signal. Under which circumstances would we signal to pull out past this car?
If it would help anybody. If there was anybody.
So who could that be?
Pedestrians,
you said.
Other road users.
Somebody like this one coming towards us, or somebody behind like we've got just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anybody to benefit. So would it be necessary if there were no pedestrians, no other vehicles around in front or behind, nobody else about?
No.
No,
because
that's right,
benefit from it.
That's right, that's the point, yeah. So in that respect, what you're looking for there is a case of when we're driving along, checking the mirrors and having a look to see if a signal's necessary, and then starting to move out. Now, how far away from a vehicle in front would you wait, for example, we've got this chap pull up in front of us, until you were as close as this before you started that procedure, or would you start it quite a bit away?
No, you'd start it further back, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you've
a
got
lot
time
further back.
to
Yes.
do it.
Yeah, that's right. So in that respect, what you would be doing is checking in plenty of time. So you don't wait until you're right up the back of the parked vehicle. You move out in plenty of time. Okay. So we've done all of that. How much clearance? Can you remember how much clearance to give to the back, the side, and the front of the other vehicle?
About a metre, a width of a car door.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're going to do is move out gradually in plenty of time to give it enough clearance. Make sure that you've left the doors with, and then move gradually back in once you've checked your mirrors. All right. So quite clear on that procedure, right?
Yep.
Now, this chap's conveniently arrived here at the right time. I didn't plan it, much as you might think I did.
I bet you didn't.
But he must have heard about me planning these sort of things, and he's conveniently parked the car in front of us, which is something else that we're going to be doing. We'll maybe practice at some other place where we're maybe within a line of parked cars. So you could often find when you come out that you've got a parked vehicle, you've left your car at the side of the road, and you come out and you find you've got somebody in front of you. So we're going to cover that. It's something we've been covering on this lesson anyhow, is moving off at an angle this time. We've tried moving off on the gradient a minute ago.
A number of things on this lesson.
And you've also got something else here. What are we on at the moment? Are we on a level road?
No, we're on a hill.
Yeah, as well. So, so you've got to get your hill start and incorporate that along with an angle start this time.
Yeah.
So having found the biting point this time, obviously the main thing that you're going to have to do is concentrate on giving it a little bit more steering. So what do you think you would do with the clutch while you were negotiating this, because you've got a little bit more steering to get out and straighten it up to get past this vehicle?
Keep it still.
Yes, just hold it a bit longer at the biting
point.
point.
Very slowly.
Yes, that's right. So you're going to keep it at the biting point, not just until you get the car moving, but while you're actually manoeuvring your way out, to give you time to steer and to straighten it up. You don't want to be pointing across there and then release the clutch. You want to wait till you've got it straightened up as well. So this isn't going to involve you steering to the right and so on. And it may involve, as you're moving out slowly, an additional look back. The reason being that this vehicle in front, with the head restraint behind the driver's seat, that's blocking your view up that way, isn't it? So you can see a reasonable distance, but as you're moving out, you've got to keep checking there and have a look to the rear as well. There, for example, this car's just arrived.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll incorporate that as well. Okay, any questions on any of that then?
No.
No? Well, we'll see how we got on. We'll move off when you're ready then.
Okay.
So just prepare the car as usual. Imagine you're doing another little hill start. Not too high. Your observations. Good. Do we need a signal?
I don't know, because I can't really
Well,
see anything.
so it would be safer in this instance to signal.
Right.
There is a pedestrian on the far side there as well, anyhow.
Yeah.
And there's a car coming, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, both hands on the wheel. Now, just hold down a bit on the clutch. Down a bit on the clutch, just hold.
Should I stop
Down a
it?
bit, cancel your signal meantime. Right, apply the handbrake. Two reasons for waiting. One, we had this chap coming up quite fast, and the other one is we've got the bus coming towards us.
Never saw the
I don't know
bus.
if you saw that.
No, I didn't see the bus, no.
Alright, so in that sense, we hadn't committed ourselves to it, so it was still time to abort. So that's why it's important that we keep checking. Right, okay.
Yep.
Right, let's try again then. Again, consider your signal.
Yeah, because there's
You
some
look round.
pedestrians
Yes, there
around.
is. Yes, they might want to cross the road. Now, both hands, steer out, hang on to the clutch, steer out a little bit more. Now back the way. Right, that's it. Release the clutch slowly now, and just return to your normal position. Checking your mirror as you do so. Right, and just drive normally. Well, that wasn't too bad then, was it?
No?
Aye, well done. Right, now we've got a parked vehicle, so just take your time. What are you going to do first?
Check the mirror.
And this one?
Yep.
The signal necessary? Yes. But we're going to stop, so both feet down. Just come to a stop about there.
He's
He's now
flashing me.
decided, yeah, don't worry about the flashing lights. Just go into first. There's another car coming up as well who's
Alright.
not going to pay any attention.
No.
Right, so go back into first gear. All clear?
Don't do the checks.
Right, okay. And just hold where you are again. It's all happening today. Good practice though. Now is it clear now? There's one behind, yeah, but you've got your signal on.
Right.
Cancel the signal now. Not too much steering out. That's it. The fact that he chose to park directly opposite didn't help matters there.
Should
Now,
I have gone when he flashed me?
No, that was nothing to do with it. Flashing is just letting you know he's there.
Alright, so
So we
take much
ignore that,
notice.
yeah. Now, mirrors again, the car behind's turned off.
Yeah.
Any need for a signal?
no.
Right, just slightly further out. Check your mirrors again, this one as well. Good, well done. Don't dwell on it too long, otherwise you lose track of what you're doing.
Right.
So see if you can deal with this one yourself. Good.
Mirror.
And which other one?
Mirror.
Good. And that's fine for clearance. You had two of them to pass last
Yeah.
time. Now remember, what did you forget to do? That's it. Always check the mirrors again once you've gone past. Okay, quite clear on that.
Yep.
Now just nice and steady, slight curve here, just doesn't need a lot of steering as you'll see. What have you got up ahead?
Park car.
Right, so what are you going to do?
Check the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And that one.
Okay,
No need to signal.
no, that's right, good. Now, sharpish bend coming up, so what we're going to do is a 4 to 2 change here, so if you brake a bit and go 4 to 2 now before you get there. Check your mirrors and round we go. Bit more steering, just like you did in the car park and that.
Oh yeah.
Straighten it up again. Okay, happy enough with that?
Yeah.
Now, we can make progress up to the next highest gear, but we wouldn't go to fourth here.
Because we've been on a bend.
Yes, that's it. And we can't see that far ahead, can we? Now, ease off just a little bit in case somebody was coming the other way. So what you do first before you
Check
do
the
that?
mirror.
Yeah, good. Well done. Now, nice and steady. We're just following this road along here. Now, we're just stay in this gear just now. We've got a pedestrian here, a hazard, and we've got a parked vehicle on the other side.
Mhm.
Can't really see that far ahead. So just check your mirrors and ease off a little bit. Another sharpish bend coming up, so check your mirrors, brake a little bit, and we'll give a signal here. It is a dead end but on the right, but give a signal to the left, change to second.
Yep.
Just the parked car there, follow the curve.
Yep.
Safer there, that car could have been moving off for anybody else there. A little bit wide on your steering there, try and follow the curves round.
So I didn't steering up.
Right, yep. So check your mirror now. This one as well, remember. Good. That's nice for clearance. And then, good, well done. Just gradually back in, that's it. Nicely done. Now, what are you going to do about this next one here?
Check the mirror.
Yeah, okay.
And that one. And I need to signal for this one.
Yes, because of the bus coming the other way. He'll probably wait for you, seeing you coming. Cancel it now in case he thinks you're turning right.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Right, yeah.
Okay, and we're going left at the end. So mirrors, signal left, brake quite a bit, a bit more, and go 3 to 1 now.
2, 1.
Up slowly. Have a look to the right. That car's going to be through. Look left. Have another look right. It's clear, and we'll just follow around. We'll be dealing with junctions in the later lesson.
Yep.
So I'll just talk you through that one just now. It was a nice simple one. Right, same procedure as before. Okay.
We'll have to watch because somebody could open that door.
Yes, good, well done.
Because he's just pulled in.
But if you're leaving sufficient clearance as you were, you didn't need to worry about it, did you?
Right.
Alright. Now, again here, the van's turned off, so anybody else to benefit?
Yeah, there's a car behind me.
That's it. Because the van was hiding your view of this other one, didn't it? Further down here, we're going to be turning off to our left. So, signal now, brake quite a bit, and select lower gear, second. Clutch up, follow the curve round. That's much better. In closer. That's a lot better. Now we'll just keep it in this gear because we've got a parked vehicle on the bend here. We'll just keep it at this sort of speed at the moment. Check your mirrors, move out a little bit. Start moving out now, give them the same sort of clearance. The reason why they've probably parked up on the pavement, which we wouldn't do anyhow, slightly towards me as well, in the other way, that's it, is simply to give you a little bit more room because that one's a bit narrower. Just slightly more clearance. Always take the widest vehicle, which is the last one.
Right.
Now we're going to go to the right at the end, so check your mirrors, give a right signal, brake quite a bit, slow it right down, lot more brake, lot more, back to first gear, and start looking both ways. It's clear on the right and on the left. Lift the clutch slowly, and we shall continue round. Just slowly. That's it. Just should have completed your change there, you see, by bringing it all the way up. Straighten it up. Mirrors, as soon as you're on the new road, and move out. Good, well done. And just again, keep it at this speed, because we can't see past the wall here, you see. Nice and steady, mirrors, and move in a little bit. Mirrors again, move out slightly. That's it. And we're going to the right at the end here, so wait till we've passed this opening. Mirrors again. We don't need a signal, but brake a little bit. It is marked round, but we'll have a little look to the left in case there's anybody there. Right, so round you go now. Accelerate gently. Straighten it up. Now, I don't know if you've recognised it now, but we're now going the other way around, so the hazards are on the other side of the road. So checking your mirror now, again, that's it, and that one. Good. And you would just stay out in a case like this. There's no need to move in a short space like that.
So I don't have to signal every time I have
No,
to.
you just stay out. And again here, you see the difference?
So there's a car behind me, so I don't
Yeah,
have to
but
signal?
no, you're already in position.
Right.
And you're already just maintaining your position as well. Now, mirrors and move back in again. Alright, clear
So it's a
enough on
good job I
that?
was checking my mirror then.
Yes,
wasn't it?
yes, you just got to keep an eye on it. But once you're in position, there's no need for a further signal, is there?
Right.
Alright, clear enough on that?
Yeah.
Right, when we get a little bit further up, we're going to be stopping, but just ease off at the moment with the bus pulling away from the bus stop. And when we get further up, up here, we'll pull in and stop in a convenient place. Behind the car will do nicely. If you check the mirror and give a signal, braking a bit, out just a fraction from these arms length, that's it, and come to a stop. Good, well done.
And you found yet another hill.
Handbrake, yes, I have. Cancel the signal. And I think this one's unfortunately going to move away. I'm going to give you another angle start, but we'll try that again later on. Right, at the moment, any questions on what we've done so far there?
No, it's making sure I get the width of a car.
So that's given you a good bit of practice
Yeah.
of passing the parked cars.
And if I get a row of cars, I don't have to come in and
Once,
out.
yep,
in and
that's
out.
right. You don't weave in and out all the time. So that was slightly different coming the other
And
way
coordinate the centre mirror with
that one.
either one of the two,
And these
whichever way
two,
I'm going.
whether you're going out or coming back in. So you see how important it is to be aware of what's happening behind, because from time to time there were vehicles behind. We didn't have anybody trying to pass us, but they were joining from side roads, they were turning off into side roads, but at least we were aware of whether there was somebody following us or not all the time. And that gave you a good bit of practice of your steering, your coordination there, and a bit of use of the gears as well. We managed to get in a couple of block changes as well, the 4 to 2 and the 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit more coordination of that, using the clutch control to creep round at the junctions. A bit more steering on the practice to the left and the right there. Right, so any questions on any of that?
No, I feel quite happy about it.
Right, okay. Right, what we're going to do now is just go off and do a bit more of the same.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
so whenever you're ready.